Hey everyone, and welcome back. Today, we're diving into a really fantastic chapter from your syllabus, Satyajit Ray's Patol Babu film star. Honestly, it's such a great story because it teaches us this powerful lesson about finding pride and satisfaction in everything we do, no matter how small it might seem.
So, before we jump into the details, let me start with a question for all of you. Just think about this for a second. Can a single word, just one, be enough to prove that someone is a truly great actor? It sounds kind of crazy, right? Well, that exact question is right at the heart of our story today. Let's find out how.
Okay, so our story kicks off with Patol Babu. He's a 52-year-old man living a pretty simple and quiet life. You know, his glory days as a passionate actor are way behind him. But then, one day, an unexpected knock on the door is about to change absolutely everything and bring a dream he thought was long dead back to life.
I mean, just look at the contrast between Patol Babu's past and his present. Back in the day, he was a real star on the stage. Seriously, his name was up in bold letters, directors always wanted him for roles. But now, life at 52 is a whole different ballgame. He's been struggling to make ends meet ever since he lost his job, and that passion for acting feels like a distant memory, like a dream from another lifetime.
And then, bam, out of the blue, this incredible opportunity just lands in his lap. His neighbor, Nishikanto Ghosh, shows up with this amazing offer. It turns out his brother-in-law is making a movie and needs an actor who is, get this, 50-ish, short, and bald-headed. It's a perfect match for Patol Babu. Suddenly, this chance to be in a real film comes out of nowhere, and that old spark, that passion for acting, is instantly reignited. So, Patol Babu is absolutely buzzing with excitement. He's filled with these high hopes as he makes his way to the film set, dreaming of his big break. But as we're about to find out, the reality of the situation is going to be very different from what he's imagining.
He is so pumped, you know? On his way there, his mind is just racing. He even tells his wife, hey, this could be the start of something huge. He's got a speaking part, he's on a real film set, he even sees the famous actor Chanchal Kumar. The director is the legendary Baron Mulek. It all feels like a dream come true, and he is so ready for his moment in the spotlight.
So after waiting and waiting, feeling super nervous, he finally gets his script. A guy on the set just scribbles it down on a piece of paper for him. Patol Babu leans in, ready to read the lines that could restart his entire career. And what does he see? Just one single word. A sound. Oh.
Can you even imagine the disappointment? I mean, all of that excitement, all those big dreams, just completely crushed in a single moment. He feels totally humiliated. Was this whole thing just a big, cruel joke to make fun of him? All his hopes for a grand comeback just evaporate, and he's left feeling insulted and totally defeated. He's ready to walk away. He's so ready to just give up and go home. But right at that moment, when he's at his lowest point, a memory from his past suddenly comes flooding back. And this, right here, is the turning point of the entire story. A piece of advice from his mentor that changes everything. He remembers these profound words from his old mentor, his guru, Gugong Prakash Rai. Prakash Rai had taught him something incredibly important. A true artist respects their craft, always. No part is too small and nothing is beneath your dignity. He told him you must squeeze the last drop of meaning out of your lines. In other words, you give your absolute all to every single opportunity, no matter what.
And hearing those words in his head, it changes everything. His entire mindset shifts. He stops feeling insulted and starts seeing this one-word role as a challenge. He begins to analyze the word "oh." He starts practicing it, saying it in different ways, and discovers that this one simple sound can express a whole world of emotions: pain, surprise, sadness, you name it. He realizes that a true actor, a real actor, can make a huge impact with just a single syllable.
So, with this completely new perspective, Patol Babu transforms. He is no longer the disappointed man who wanted to quit. He is now a dedicated, focused artist absolutely determined to give the perfect performance. He approaches this tiny role like a total professional. He doesn't just practice the word, he rehearses the entire action of colliding with the hero over and over. And then he does something brilliant. He adds his own creative touch and improvisation. He suggests that his character should be holding a newspaper. Why? Because it makes the collision seem more natural, more accidental, and realistic. And you know what? The director loves the idea.
And check out the level of detail in his preparation. This is next-level stuff. He doesn't just plan on saying, "oh," randomly. No, he creates a whole emotional recipe for it.
He decides his delivery will be a perfect blend. 50% anguish from the pain of getting bumped, 25% surprise at the shock of it, and 25% irritation at the person who ran into him. This is what true dedication to your craft looks like.
Okay, so the moment of truth arrives. The director yells, "Action!" Patol Babu collides with the hero and delivers his single line with absolute perfection. His O is so real, so full of those precise emotions he rehearsed, that everyone is blown away. The director shouts, "Jolly good!" and even the star of the film praises his timing. He completely, totally nailed it.
His performance was a huge success, but what happens next is what really reveals the deep message of this story. It's not just about the acting, it's about the reward that Patol Babu finds inside himself. So let's just quickly break down the character of Patol Babu. What are his key traits? Well, he's deeply passionate about his art. That love for acting was always there. He's incredibly hardworking and dedicated. I mean, rehearsing one word to perfection proves that. And maybe most importantly, he has immense self-respect and values his artistic integrity above everything else, believing that every single role deserves his best effort. This brings us to the core themes of the story, which are super important. First, there's dedication to your art. Patol Babu shows us that you have to be committed to your work no matter what. Second is the idea that inner satisfaction is way more valuable than material rewards like money. That feeling of a job well done, that's the real prize. And finally, professionalism, which simply means giving your absolute best to even the tiniest of tasks.
So after his perfect shot, Patol Babu was just filled with this incredible sense of satisfaction. He proved to himself and to the world that the artist inside him is still very much alive. He was supposed to get paid, but he quietly slips away from the set without collecting his 20 rupees. Why? Because in that moment, he realizes that the intense satisfaction of doing a small job with absolute perfection and dedication is a reward far greater than any amount of money. And that is the central message of Patol Babu Film Star. No work is small if you do it with all your heart, with full dedication and sincerity. Thank you for watching this video on the ACE Archive. If you found this explanation helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more CBSE English content. Keep learning and keep growing.